Hello there. I have a new episode, a short one, after I gave you the long one last week. I just called this one Running Shoes. So come on in. I want to tell you something true. There's a version of survival people like to romanticize, the dramatic kind, the cinematic kind, the kind with flames and escape routes and, last-minute miracles. But that's not the kind I lived. My survival was stubborn, quiet, barefoot in places, bleeding in others. I laced up my metaphorical red shoes, the ones that would serve me in all my running, and I said goodbye to my former life. That's where chapter 1 of Running Shoes begins. Not in danger. Actually, in the strange, disorienting calm that comes after it. It's about Chicago. And it wasn't a place I was running from, it was the place I ran toward. A city I whispered about as a child. A city I claimed long before I ever lived there. And when I arrived with my daughter Lexi, and 2 cats, and boxes full of a life I was still trying to understand, I told myself I was fine. You know, the word we use when we don't want anyone to see the cracks. But the truth is, I wasn't just unpacking dishes and towels. I was unpacking ghosts. I was learning how to breathe without waiting for the next explosion. I was trying to build a life that didn't feel broken, even though I still was. These years weren't glamorous. They weren't dramatic. They were the years of stubborn breath. The years where grace found me long before I believed I deserved it. And that's what I want you to feel before you read chapter 1. Not the chaos that came before. Not the losses that were still ahead. But the quiet, trembling beginning of a woman rebuilding herself from the inside out. The beginning of Running Shoes isn't loud. It's not triumphant. It's a woman standing in a small Chicago apartment, telling herself she's fine, while Grace waits patiently in the doorway. On this Thursday, you'll step into that apartment with me, and you'll see exactly how rebirth really begins. Look for the first chapter announcement and the link to read it. It begins with a woman trying to disappear into another life.